Good morning, students. So, today we will see in chapter 8 our next topic, which is uniform motion and non uniform motion. So, consider an object moving along straight line. Let it travel 5 meter in first second, 5 meter more in next second, 5 meter more in third second, and 5 meter in the fourth second. In this case, object covers 5 meter in each second. As the object cover equal distance in equal interval of time, it is said to be uniform motion. So underline this in your textbooks that if an object covers equal distance in equal interval of time, then it is said to be uniform motion. The time interval in this motion should be small. In our day-to-day life, we come across motions where object cover unequal distance in equal interval of time. For example, when a car is moving in a crowded street, or a person is jogging in a park. So there are some instances of non-uniform motion. Now I'll give you a best example for it. You see, when you travel from here to Rajkot in your own vehicle, okay, so you won't travel at a particular speed. તમે એક જ સ્પીડે નહીં ચલાવો. Sometimes if there is a crowd or if there is traffic, you will drive slow. The same way, if there is an open road, so you will drive fast. So such type of motion is called non-uniform motion. એટલે શું કે ઇક્વલ ટાઈમમાં હવે એવું નથી કે 15 મિનિટમાં સપોઝ તમે ક્રાઉડેડ સ્ટ્રીટમાં ઇફ યુ જસ્ટ travel 2 kilometers in 15 minutes, so that does not mean next 15 minutes you will travel only 2 kilometers. It can be different because if there is no crowd, so you can travel faster. Yes, so that is called non-uniform motion. હવે uniform motion એટલે શું? So uniform motion is nothing but when you travel at a particular speed and cover a particular distance in particular time, that is called uniform motion. As here you see 5 meter in first second, 5 meter in next second, 5 meter in third second, 5 meter again in fourth second. That means હવે આમાં જો તમે એક સેકન્ડમાં 5 મીટર કવર કરે છે, so same ઇન્ટરવલમાં અને same time interval છે, so that is called uniform motion. So you will get to know this during this activity. Now the data regarding two different motion A and B are given in 8.1. Examine them and state the motion. Now you see here. Yes. So here you see time interval is 15 minutes difference. You can see. Yes. 9:30 to 45, then 45 to 10, 15, 30, 45 and 11. Yes. હવે ઓબ્જેક્ટ એ કેવી રીતે ટ્રાવેલ કરે છે જો 10 મીટર પહેલામાં ટ્રાવેલ કરું, પછી 20 મીટર, પછી 30 મીટર. સો યુ સી અહીંયા 15 મિનિટના ગેપમાં 10 મીટર જ ટ્રાવેલ કરે છે. એઝ યુ કેન સી, સો ઓબ્જેક્ટ A is in uniform motion. The same way, object B, you can see it travels differently at different interval of time. First it has 12 to 19, then 19 to 23, so there is a difference. Yes, so object B is in non-uniform motion. Uniform motion માં કોઈ પણ object travel કરવું, that is kind of hard for everyone, so most often the object travels in non-uniform motion. Now next topic, measuring the rate of motion. હવે rate of motion શું? So you all know what is motion. Yes, any object that changes its place, that is called motion. Yes, suppose you are sitting at your home, now you will travel to school, so you are in motion. Why? Because you have changed your place from one point to another. હવે તમે ઘરેથી સ્કૂલ સુધી જાઓ, so you go in your vehicle. Yes, so you સી વન ક્વોન્ટિટી, તમે ઘરેથી સ્કૂલ સુધી જાઓ તો એ ક્વોન્ટિટીને શું કહેવાય, કેવી રીતે જાઓ, સ્પીડમાં જાઓ છો. યસ, સો દેટ ક્વોન્ટિટી વિલ સી હિયર. યુ સી બોલિંગ સ્પીડ ઇન કિલોમીટર પર અવર 140, 143, 135, 145, 130. Yes, so these are just an example for it. And here you see speed limit 50 kilometer and 40 kilometer per hour. Now let's see. Okay. So look at the situations given in figure 8.2. If the bowling speed is 143 km per hour, what does it mean and what do you understand by the signboard? So this you don't need to now see. Different object may take different amount to cover a given distance. Some of them move fast, some slow. The rate at which object can move is also different. Also, different object can move at the same rate. Now, what here they are trying to say is, you see, when you in a cricket match, when you throw the ball, okay, its speed is around 140 kilometers per hour. But if you drive a car, you don't drive that car at 140 kilometer per hour, okay? You drive it around 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, something like that, yes? So that's why it is saying that different object have different kind of speed. Yes? One of the ways of measuring the rate of motion is the distance traveled by the object in unit time. So when I say 20 kilometer per hour, so what does that mean? 20 kilometer per hour એટલે શું કે 20 kilometer travel કરશે per hour, that means in 1 hour. Yes, so which are the two quantities that I am taking? First, 20 kilometer, that means that is a distance. Hour means it is time. Yes. The quantity referred is as speed. The SI unit of speed is meter per second. So underline this. This can be asked in your 1 mark question, that what is the unit of speed. So that is meter per second. Now it is represented by the symbol meter per second, as it is given both ways. The other units of speed include centimeter per second and kilometer per hour. Now to specify the speed of an object, we require its magnitude. The speed of an object need not to be constant. In most cases, object will be non-uniform motion. As I have said you already, because it is very difficult to maintain. હવે તમે એક proper speed એ તો નહીં ચાલી શકો. Obviously there will be a difference. Yes. So most of the time the object moves in non-uniform motion. Therefore we describe the rate of motion of such object in terms of their average speed. The average speed of object by dividing the total distance traveled by total time taken. That is, average speed is equal to total distance by, okay, so underline this. This is your formula, that average speed is nothing but total distance by total time. And underline this also. If an object travels at the distance s in time t, then speed v is equal to s by t, that is distance by time. Now let us understand this by an example. A car travels 100 km in 2 hours, so its average speed is 50 km per hour. How? So again formula, total distance કેટલું travel કરે છે 100, કેટલા time માં 2, so 100 divided by 2 would be 50 km per hour. Okay, so one more important thing I would like you to know, that if જો ક્યારે પણ તમને ડિસ્ટન્સ કિલોમીટરમાં આપે તો જ તમારે ટાઈમને અવરમાં કન્સિડર કરવાનું. If you are given the distance in meter, you should always consider time in seconds. Suppose here it is given 100 kilometer. What if here it is given 100 meter in 2 hours? So તમારે શું કરવું પડશે? 2 hours ને સેકન્ડમાં કન્વર્ટ કરવું પડશે. Okay, because distance is in meter. That we'll see later on, but let's just, you should have this in your brain. Let's just see this one more example. An object travels 16 meter in 4 seconds, then another 16 meter in 2 seconds. What is the average speed? Now here you yourself think, okay, object travels for 16 meter in 4 seconds, 16 meter in 2 seconds. હવે total કેટલું distance થયું? 16 plus 16, it is 32, correct? Total time કેવો થયો? 4 seconds for first, then 2 seconds, so 4 plus 2, 6, so 32 by 6. So 32 by 6 is what? You see, 32 by 6 is nothing but 5.33 meter per second. So the average speed of an object is 5.33 meter per second. Okay, so next topic we'll see in next time. Thank you, students.